Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
And the Lakers starting five. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pons pairing up in the backcourt. Green out there with Al Horford. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Now here's Reeves. Out to James. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Green.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Curry passes to Moody. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Pajemski. Over Reeves. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. Horford with a steal. Green with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And here's Pajemski. Now here's Horford. And here's Green from the arc. Smart grabs a miss. Horford against James. Ayton, a screen on Horford. James passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry against Doncic. Curry, a screen on Reeves. Here's Pajemski on target from about 13 feet.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Out to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors lead by 3. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like his GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Now here's Green. Get to see a basket. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on James. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Steps back. Here's Ayton. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Doncic. The baseline J is off the mark.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Outside Reeves. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Outside Reeves. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Curry against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Reeves. Launches it. That one is off. The Warriors lead by 4. Moody with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Curry. From deep. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Smart passes to Ayton. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 7. Kristaps Porzingis.
Now Reeves. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry from downtown. The Lakers with a rebound. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
But Jimsky's shot is good. But Jimsky's got 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Reeves. James inside. He's against Horford. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. That's on Al Horford. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw in this game.
At the line for one.
And it's tied up with that one. Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Curry against Doncic. And there's James from the arc. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. The shake. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
And he's going for the oop here. The drive by Reeves. And the layup is good off the glass.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Porzingis. Back to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Smart outside. Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. Shoots from 14. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For Moody. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Larabia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Now here's Curry. Pass to Santos. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Larabia inside. He's covered by Curry. Doncic passes to Kennard. Hayes with a screen. Puts up a 3. And here's Larabia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the inside. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Pass to Porzingis. The kick out. Curry. Drains the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Again, the Lakers score. The Warriors trailing. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. And it's Larabia with a rebound. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. And a deep 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Doncic outside. Curry with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. It's tipped. Stolen by Kennard. 35 seconds left to play in the first. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Pajemski. Screen by Horford. From behind the arc. The shot by Pajemski, no good. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Left side Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hachimura finds Kennard. Now here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura, the pass to Kennard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Warriors, number 18, LJ Bryant.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. The Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Melton. And here's Payton. He's covered by LaRavia. Clock is at 3. No good. That would have tied it. The Lakers in the lead. Hachimura, the pass to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot is good by Reeves.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Melton misses.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Reeves against Melton. Now here's Reeves. Tightly guarded. Off target at the rim. Melton with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Melton passes to Payton. Here's Porzingis. Fires for 3. Wow, Porzingis with the triple.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Pass to LaRavia. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here's Melton. No made baskets yet. Porzingis for three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Kennard against Melton. Kennard passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Reeves finds Hayes. Laravia outside. They get it back. Here's Hachimura. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
And stolen by Hayes. Kennard outside. Here's Hachimura. Basket counts. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart's checked in for Laravia, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. Doncic passes to Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hayes has got his first basket.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Fade away. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Horford. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Up and over Doncic. Curry, no good. The Lakers lead by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Now Doncic. Melton covers. Shot left block. And he can't bank that one in. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Outside Moody. And here's Curry. Green, the pass to Horford. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hachimura. And LeBron subbed in for Reeves. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 9 points.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Outside Moody. Pass to Melton. Over Hayes. Melton misses. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. here for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Horford, and Podziemski subbed in for Melton. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Green. Now Curry. Back to Green. Stolen by Ayton. James deciding where to go with it. Doncic finds Smart. Here's Ayton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And that one misses. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Warriors trail by 10. Podziemski with it. He's got 11. Back to Curry. Up and over Doncic. And again, no good by Golden State. The Lakers lead by 10. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Al Horford. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Now here's Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error and very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a change. Larabia's checked in for Hachimura. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. To win the cold spell. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Warriors, Al Horford, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Larabia. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 10. Inside, here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Aiden. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Grown man strength right there. Aiden just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Outside Pajemski. Now Horford. For 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. BA?
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's Golden State with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. James against Green. Out to the right wing. The open shot. Horford. The wide open shot is on the money. Horford's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to James. Shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Outside, Green. There's a screen. Five on the clock. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Doncic. 17 seconds left in the second period. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
Yeah, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Ayton hits them both. And here's Curry. The 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 11-point game. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Shot is good by Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Here's Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Moody. There's the triple. Curry, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic against Curry. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Horford outside. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Outside, Green. It's stolen by James. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That free throw, good from James. And he can't hit the second. Down low. Here's Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Warriors trail by 16. Curry passes to Green. Horford outside. Pass to Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Tipped. Horford with a steal. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Reeves. The drive by Smart. And he converts the layup. Smart's got his second basket of the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Right side, Pajemski. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Doncic passes to Smart. For three, James. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Reeves. Here's Pajemski. Knocks down the long J. Pajemski's got 14 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
James attacking. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And that's 12 points for LeBron James. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Curry. Back to Pajemski. Horford outside. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 17. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Horford. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Get there.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Reeves. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Green. Horford, a screen on James. Horford outside, takes a three, knocks down the triple. Horford's got 12 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Green. Pass to Horford. Outside Moody. Outside Pajemski. Driving to the basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive board. Ayton against Horford. Ayton passes to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. 4-3. James, a screen on Curry. Smart for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. Here's the pick. Pass to Horford. Here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. Moody from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Moody's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here is James. He's got 12. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 16. On the wing, Curry. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Back to Doncic. The three ball. Pajemski grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Curry passes to Green. Horford, a screen on Smart. Here's Podziemski. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, there's the alley! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Now here's Green. With the crossover. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Reeves. They set the screen. The shot. Kicks it to Doncic. Lets the three fly. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Back to James. Doncic outside. Second chance shot. And there's Ayton on the assist by Doncic. 18 points for DeAndre Ayton.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Horford, a screen on James. Green, the pass to Curry. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Doncic. Hachimura finds Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. Santos pulls it in. Outside Podziemski. Melton, right side. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. Melton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Porzingis passes to Melton. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. LaRavia left side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hayes. Kennard with it. Now Podziemski defending. Nails the baby hook. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Podziemski's shot is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Melton against Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Up top, LaRavia. Hachimura outside. Hayes in the high post. Working on Porzingis. And it's Hachimura missing. Warriors trail by 15. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Melton finds Porzingis. Now here's Melton. He's covered by Reeves. Melton passes to Porzingis. He buries it from 3. Porzingis has got 9.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
And there's a pick. Kennard outside. This one for three. No luck on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. That's the Warriors 5. He's covered by LaRavia. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Lakers lead by 12. Now here's Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
To the inside. Santos. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Outside Reeves. Hayes finds Kennard. Driving in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First team.
Smith, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Shooting for the Lakers, Luke Kennard. One shot.
One shot.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 18. Here's Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Melton misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. Hachimura, the pass to LaRavia. Hachimura outside. There's a screen. Here's LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 11 in the second half.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Melton passes to Porzingis. Back to Melton. Fires the 3. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
The Lakers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Smith against Curry. Pass to Kennard. Smith outside. Shoots over Curry. Smith no good. Warriors trail by 21. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And he lays it up and in. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Curry is always a threat to shoot, which is why defenses sometimes get too aggressive guarding him.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a switch here. Warford's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for LaRavia. Smart comes in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Curry against Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. From outside, off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Santos. Hachimura covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James, outside.
I see him.
To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now Curry. Outside for Green. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
And Los Angeles making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. James passes to Doncic. No good with the triple.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
Now here's Moody. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Doncic outside. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Back to Moody. LaRavia with it. Now guarded by Moody. And he lays it in off the breakaway. LaRavia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
On the break, here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Green with a screen on Smart. Outside Pajemski. Sinks it from distance. Pajemski's got 21 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's LaRavia. Pass to Doncic. Out to James. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
On the wing, Green. And stolen by Hayes. James passes to LaRavia. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to Green. Here's Horford. No good off the glass. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. James, Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Left side Moody. Outside Curry. Back to Moody. Outside Podziemski. Clock at 6. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Smart with the bucket.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Back to Green. It's stolen by James. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy. That's his second flagrant 1 foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
And, B.A., that's an early into the game for him after 2 aggressive fouls. He was really pushing it out there and paid the price.
You know, the refs were not being punitive with those flagrant foul calls. You have to protect the safety of the other players. Kristaps Porzingis. The first one falls. Both free throws good from James. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LaRavia. Connects checked in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Doncic. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Vanderbilt with a screen. Out to James. From outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Over James. The bank shot, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Moody to stop the drought. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Porzingis.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
James finds James. Screen by James. The 3 is up. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Curry against James. Curry passes to Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Bufkin comes in for James.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. They set the pick. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Curry.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Curry. Outside Vanderbilt. Hachimura from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.